Well, looks like we finally got on. I'll connect out there. I'll be right back. Hey, hey. Okay, I better remove this one. Yeah, and that's because of that. So let's mute it out first. All right. Oops. Oh, man. All right. We've got that under control. It wasn't coming in through the other one. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter where you are around the world, welcome to Kilroy's World. Welcome to my shop. Today, welcome to my computer bench, I guess. This is the same place we were at last time playing with the Lady Washington. So I think I'm going to. Oh, man, this thing's too small. Too small. It never is big enough, huh? I think I'll build. Look at that. I think I'll build. Let's see, where is that? A place to put that thing there. There's nothing there. Anyway, I'm going to move the 3D printed back a little bit. Of course, get it out of level now and move this stuff. That'll work for now. Okay. Yeah, because I can access the keyboard. All right, we're good there. So what am I doing today? So first of all, I've got these three systems, and I guess, let's see here. Let me see if I can zoom this thing out. This is the camera here. All right. Let's see if it's zoomed in. I may have to move the camera. Yeah, it's at 100%. All right, well, let's just leave it at that. I'm going to move these computers off of here, so at least we have one computer. And of course, I get to make some room. And to make room, I've got some things behind me I have to move too. They're toolboxes, actually. I don't know if you heard that one. I heard somebody ping in. Let me go figure out who that is. Uh-oh. Ah. Interesting. That's Paul. You know, was that me from in there? Or, wow, that is really slow if that's the case. Wowzers! Hello, Paul.
Howdy. Howdy.
How you doing? How are you doing,
Good.
Paul?
How are you?
Doing pretty good. Having a bunch of technical issues today for some reason. But that's okay. Oh,
You lost me.
I did?
Are you there?
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. Hey, Kilroy01. But yeah, I've had it since high school also, back in the 70s. Paul, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, good.
I
Paul,
see me.
Yes, and that's what I was hoping. Tell us about yourself, Paul.
Paul.
Where you could be, Paul.
Paul's Messy Workshop on YouTube, on Instagram. You can find me here on Sundays usually, but we're going to have a conflict pretty soon because of football season, but
Oh, yeah.
I'll make it when I can.
Well, whenever you can, you're always welcome. And by the way, check it out. We got a Kilroy out there that's saying hello. And this Kilroy says that he's had the Kilroy name since high school. And so I mentioned how long I've had mine. And he says he's had his since the 80s. So, yeah. Welcome, Kilroy01. Welcome.
How long have you had yours?
Since the 70s.
Oh, you're the winner.
Well, that just means I'm older, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, there's welcome. What we do on this stream is really weird and wild, and
you can take me off full screen.
You bet, Paul. Yeah, there we go. I've been working on a model. Let me hide that. I've been working on a model of this boat here. We're going to take a break today, and let me remove. Let's see, remove this one because this is actually inside. Let me remove that one. This one here. I'll tell you what. Let me show you what we've done so far. But we're not going to work on it. We're just going to show up it a little bit, I guess. Where is this? Where's this? Oh, here we go. There we go. This is right. Wow. Oh, and I heard another ping there. Hold on a second, Moohogs. But anyway, this is kind of where I'm at. On the stream, I do a bunch of different things from not knowing how to woodwork to not knowing how to solder electronics to not knowing how to do anything really. But I try to do everything. And notice I haven't cut it, but look, isn't that cool? In fact, I may not cut it. I may just trim it up here and say the heck with it, and there she is, you know. But
that
anyway,
came out really nice.
I do like it too, Paul. You know, and thanks for all your input. It's always welcome, and everyone's is always welcome. Yeah, I don't.
Now, are you gonna put the tiller handle just on the end of the shaft there?
Yeah, and see, this will eventually go down. And I
Yep.
guess that's the next thing I should work on is the actual frames here, so that I get the right height, so that this goes through. And then don't laugh, okay?
I never do.
And then
Well, I do. I do sometimes.
and then the tiller will go right there.
Oh, okay.
That's the tiller. But I think the tiller needs to be just a little bit longer, and it's swooped also. So let me set this back over here so I can follow up with graphics of what I'm talking about. And I guess I could have done a virtual, but the tiller sits like that. So I don't know if I'm going to just trim that at the top to be like a 1/4 inch. And maybe when I redesign the tiller, see how it just kind of, maybe I'll put a square deal in the back or something and then have it come out. And of course, there's the shape that I drew and extruded. What I 3D printed needs to be a little bigger, but then I also have to swoop it like that before I 3D print it next time. So yeah. And like I said, that's what we just did there, connected the rudder to the keel. Anyway, that was the fun we had last Sunday. But this Sunday, I guess I'll just take these off. This Sunday, we're going to try to power some of these up. Well, I never did finish taking my toolboxes off of here. In fact, I'm just going to set these guys down sideways. Let's see. Yeah, let me move this one. I'll start with that one. Yeah, cool. So this one here is it has no board in it. So I don't know why I put it up here. But with that being said, let's open it up and see what happens. Hello, AF. See, this is all like this, basically. Okay. Honestly, I didn't realize this thing was so bad. I don't remember taking the board out, to be honest with you. But oh wait. There you go. Show two. Hello. Hello, Moo Hugs. Hey, Moo Hugs. We have. Oh, there's a button over here to. Hey, Jeff. Hello, Moo Hugs. Tell us all about yourself and where you could be seen in the back of your house. What is that? The Ultima. What in the background? Is that a model?
Yes, that's the model. That's no. That's this is a lighthouse. It's a what do you call it? One of those night lights.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the ultimate sweater machine. That's the box.
That's what you worked on last time. Yes.
Which is this thing. Yes. Okay. Yes. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. And yeah, so we'll see how far we're going to get with that. And I do have a channel. Is it Twitch?
Actually, you've got a YouTube also. You got both a Twitch and a YouTube.
Probably. I don't know. I haven't done anything yet. So this is what I'm doing right now. We'll see.
There are no videos on your YouTube, though.
No. So I haven't done anything yet. So there you go.
Right.
One of these days. Okay. So.
One of these days.
So everybody, hi, welcome. Thank you for having me. And you can just minimize me now, please.
Hey, I learned a new button today, and it's to the left of the screen. Where you're at, down there. But anyway, so I'm not really
sure. What does the button do?
It does this. Yeah, I don't have to right click on the 3 little dots on the right hand side, and for some reason that actually looks really good today. I don't know, is it just me, or does it look brighter, or does it look the same?
Yeah,
looks good.
Now I have a question for you about that computer.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
Hello, Jeff. Well, this one, nothing. This one doesn't even have a hard drive. So I just pulled it out just to see what I had there. And you know what?
Are you gonna deep six it then?
Motherboard has a bloated capacitor, is loose inside, no hard drive. Check this out, guys. Motherboards, when they normally die, they die because Paul, and I'm purposely ignoring your question. They have
a blown capacitor.
Look at that. Look at that. See how those capacitors are kind of bulging up? Compare, if you can see it, I'm not certain. Compare that one and that one. The tops, let's see if I can get the glare off of it. See how the tops stick up on these right here?
Angle it a little bit more.
Does that mean they're all blown?
No,
Angle it.
that doesn't mean they're all
Angle it away.
blown. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to.
There you go. Like that. Yeah.
Well, anyway, geez, how do I get it to go down? Yeah, there we go. Those right there are all bloated. What it is you can see the dielectric, like right there, start seeping out. That one I'd say is definitely bad. But yeah, those are really bad too. The tolerances, or even the specification, is probably totally whacked. What's normally done on old radio equipment, and of course you could do it the same for this board, and I have done it for power supplies. I could go get those right there, desolder them, solder them back in. If I did, I would go ahead and do these other ones, but these other ones look okay. So actually those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 capacitors might actually let this board boot. I don't know if it boots or not. I guess we could try it. There's nothing really to boot it off of. We would just get a post. I'm going to get a card that's inserted into the slots that actually helps to do a post test on these things, power on self-test, and tell you what subsystem isn't working. The same thing with the Commodore 64s. The cards that run actually plug into the back and stuff, and that's how we used to fix them. And it would do a test routine on it, even though the board wouldn't come up. But anyway, this board, hey, it was just in here. Honestly, I've looked at these before. I forgot that this board was actually loose in here like this. That might be a good project for a video maybe, or something like that. I'm thinking of doing some videos and such, but that's definitely not a project for today. Okay. Not at all.
Back to my question.
Yes. No.
Why?
No.
Why?
It's because they're there.
No. You're never going to fix that. Not
Correct.
in 1,000 years.
Correct.
You'll never fix that.
Correct.
Why keep it?
Well, because it's there. It's like a mountain.
I can see it's there.
You know, Paul, this one fell. This one fell and is all messed up.
So why keep it?
It's another case. To have a look, it's horizontal surface. Look at this. Look at this. It's a beautiful place to put stuff on.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Maybe make a little table with it or something.
Yeah.
And I probably won't ever.
Make a file server out of it.
I think it's stretching it a little bit, Paul.
Kilroy, is it a small form computer?
I don't know. It's. I don't know. I don't know the size of it, but I don't think it's a small form factor computer. It's not a big motherboard, because it was what, about like that. And the ones I've seen though are mostly about that size. Let's see something here. Here's an E-machine. this thing, I really like this. Really like this. Look at this. Look at this. This thing is never obsolete. I've got a sticker on here that
Tells you that.
that tells me this is never obsolete. Paul, that's why. That's why I keep it, because it's never obsolete.
Does it work?
Well, I don't know. We could try to see if it works.
Will it ever work?
That's part of the process that we're doing today. What's inside the box?
Will you
What's
What's
ever
inside
use
the
it?
box?
Will you ever use it?
Let's go ahead and look at it. Oh, look at this.
I have to heckle you because
Go for it.
other than myself, you're the biggest hoarder I've ever
Oh
seen.
man, tell me about it.
But
Yes.
you know, I that's why you and I get along, is because we're both hoarders. You know that show, Hoarding,
Hoarders. Yes.
Buried in Trash
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yes.
I could be on there.
Well, me too, Paul. Me too. You know what? You know when it really starts to get to me?
Huh.
When the piles that I've set up start spilling and falling. That's when it. Let's see.
I've got a few of those right here.
How come? Trying to get a better angle at this thing so you don't see my belly. And I guess that's not going to be it. You're going to have to see. I know the reason. It's I put up this I guess I could show you if I did the other camera, but I'm too lazy to switch over to it. But anyway, I'll switch over to it. Hold on. Let me see. All right. The problem that I'm encountering is the size, and I looked at why my screen is like too big. It's like outside of the screen area. All right, let's see. Bench outside. Yeah, there we go. That's it. So here's what I'm talking about. I took a board and I put it up like that on that other camera. Well, it was like right before the stream, but I'm going to take and I'm not certain if I'm going to make it go this way too. I can put a little beam up there and then just go back and forth with it. But definitely I'm going to put something in here where I can go up and down. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should do the same thing up there. So I have this axis here, and then this one here. Axis.
Axis.
But anyway,
Axis.
axis. You know, this camera looks a little dirty, doesn't it? Other than it really being dirty. The resolution of it, what does that look like? How does that look? Can you see?
That looks good.
Does it? Okay, I'm going to change over to this other camera here.
That looks better.
Does it really? Okay.
Well, it doesn't look, the view isn't better, but the color, the sharpness is better.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's better resolution.
Yeah.
Clear.
Ooh, TV?
Hey, it's a TV watching TV.
Oh, TV watching TV. But anyway, here's what we're going to do. Let's see if I can fix the camera back to where I had it. All right, let's see if we can hook this thing up, turn it on, and look at it back there on the TV. Let's see if that's possible. So this thing has a 15-pin VGA port back here that I can plug into. And amazingly, I think I have a 15-pin VGA cable going to that display. So let's do that. Let's plug it in. Okay. Uh-oh. Yes? Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Dev chat eat. Oh, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. So this is actually the top of the machine, guys.
I
So
was
here,
going to say, aren't those the feet that we were looking
yeah,
at?
those are the feet. Those are the feet. That's funny. That's funny. Here's our power. Let me get a power cord.
You had a fire extinguisher handy?
Fire extinguisher handy. Yeah,
Or
right.
a fire blanket or something?
Yeah. Hey guys, I have to mute up for a second. I got a phone call. Be right back.
Okay, mute it out. So he doesn't have his chat bot on today. So I
No,
don't
he
hear the
doesn't,
chat.
does he?
Yeah, no, so I can't hear the chat when people are talking. Okay. So here, let me show you what I'm doing before he comes back. So I just, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You disappeared.
Okay.
You shouldn't have pushed that button.
Right? if I move the screen, it'll, dang it. Okay. So what happens if I move the screen too much? Apparently it logs me out. What I'm going to try to show you is that I'm putting the elastic on this thing. If I move it back, I think I can show you. Let's see.
Now, what does the elastic do?
It's just like a placeholder for the yarn.
Oh, okay.
And that way you can figure out how much yarn, real yarn, you want to place on the, oh my God, I forgot what it's called. On the loom, I guess is what you call it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I wound it up.
Yep.
Around that. I'm going to hang it on one side. And I'm going to do the same for the other side. That's all I'm doing right now. And he's back.
Are you back?
I think he's still muted out.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're still muted.
I should have left it like this.
Was that Donald? Was that
No,
Donald
that's
calling
okay.
you?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Paul. What?
Was that Donald calling you?
Donald?
Donald.
You mean
I
like
got rid of it today.
the Donald? No, it was one of my coworkers.
Oh, I
Since
thought
we-
maybe it was a Donald or
Yeah.
JP or whatever his name is.
JP, maybe JP. I don't know. Oh, don't know. Could be JP.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're gonna take and plug this end in, which you guys are very used to,
Yep.
and plug this one in. Paul, do you know what this is called?
It's called a plug.
What type of plug?
A female plug.
A what?
A female plug.
Female plug. Plug a deer, a female deer. All right. So, oh look, bald spot. All right.
Your chat bot is not on.
Actually, it is. It's just that when I turned off last time, remember when had the squealing? I turned on the echo cancellation. Now test the chat bot and it should work. I think that's the answer to your question, sis. Okay, I'm not gonna plug power in yet. I'm gonna see about getting, I guess a keyboard. Do I have a keyboard? These keyboards, well, I could probably plug in a USB keyboard. I've got a keyboard. So these keyboards are,
Paul's Messy Workshop
see?
says JJE not suche yet but stand by.
Is that better?
Oh yeah. It's not very loud.
Now we have an echo.
Yeah, we have an echo.
Exactly.
But I like it. I've been watching The Men in the High Castle.
Let me take the echo off. The echo cancellation off. Okay, so that's audio. Echo cancellation is on. Now you can't hear it, but let me.
I can hear you.
Yeah, right? So now let me go down to OBS. And in OBS, somebody type in so that the chat bot chats. In other words, type in how now brown cow. So did that work? Let's see. Let me go back up there. Yeah. No? Maybe not. Test. Where is desktop audio? Yeah. Indeed. You know, guys, I can't find the desktop audio. Crud. I don't know what to do. Because
Don't worry about it. Forget it.
I had this problem earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need some PS2 connectors coming out of a keyboard, and you know what? I plugged it in here, which is the onboard video card. There's also a video card down here. I probably need to plug it into that one. That's probably the last video card that was used, so I'll switch that. But let me look for some PS2 adapters. I said I can use USB, didn't I? But you know what? I don't see any USB. Yeah, there's one USB port right there. Ooh. So let's try with a USB port. I know I've got both types.
But that computer is never obsolete.
That's right. It's never obsolete. It's got one USB port.
This is going to be a good show, I can tell.
Oh my God, Paul. All right, so let's put our. There you go. Okay, let's move this down from the onboard video card. And see, these machines back then actually had a built-in video card. Well, like most machines, but the above cards are more robust than the ones that come as part of the motherboard. So most people get something that's a little bit better. So, all right, we have possibly keyboard there. We'll start with the keyboard. We'll go. I guess I should go find a mouse. But you say, well, Al, where else are you going to plug into it? Look, this motherboard's got two USB adapters right there.
Oh, cool.
Maybe that'll work for us.
But maybe it won't.
But maybe it won't. Maybe it will, and maybe it won't. And you know, I know I have a mouse. Maybe it's over on this other camera.
Moo Hugs, can you see the message to you? Oh, that's you that wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it.
I just
That's
saw
me.
that.
Oh yeah,
I just saw
wrote it.
that.
That's
What?
me.
You just saw me.
No.
No, go on. We're not talking to you.
All right. Okay. So here's my USB. We'll go ahead and plug it in here. I have no idea if this is even going to work. Now hold on. Hold on there now.
Will there be fire? Let's take a vote. Who thinks he's going to burn himself?
Do you have a clear egress pass?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness! All right, so there's our monitor. One of these days we'll have a direct video output to the stream, but for this is This is today. So let me see. Let me go back here to, oh, where I'm going. Where am I going? To here. Let's let's maximize this. No, that's maximizing it for me. What about 10? You're gonna count down what?
No, I'm going to make sure I get a path of egress.
That was maximize.
There you go. That makes sense. All right. Well, I really didn't maximize it. There, I maximized it. You guys are out of the picture now. See, the picture just went.
Yeah.
All right. So we got video here. So let's prepare. Where's my? I lost the. Good Lord. Here we go. Okay. Take this little buddy here. Okay.
Yep.
And
What does that do?
I wish that changes our screen.
Oh,
That's AV. Let's see. Let's go some more through it. Don't press the power button, guys. Okay. Power button's not what you want to press. There's TV, HDMI, and accessory. I think if I go through video, right now it's on AV. Component. AV. Component. Okay. Let me go through. Is there picture? Is there an input key? Yeah, there is. Okay, there we go. There's VGA there. So that monitor is now on VGA. You guys can see that, right?
I can see that.
I can't even hear you, by the way, so we're just going to have to do this. Yeah, I've got to figure something else out. But anyway, okay, we got power. We got this. I say we plug this in, man. See what happens. See, let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. We have. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Don't know if you guys can hear me, but sis, can you call me? I'm assuming that this is being recorded. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's coming through the camera. You guys should be able to hear me. I'm going to press F2 to load default values. F2, default values. It's auto detecting the hard drives and searching for boot record.
Windows
There?
XP.
Look. Do you hear me, sis?
Yes, we can hear you. Do you need to yell?
No, but you can hear me. Look, it's booting Windows XP.
Yes. Yes. Awesome.
We are alive, guys. Totally alive. The hills are alive with the sound of Windows XP. I can't hear Paul, so let's give this a second. Let's go for it, guys. Let's see what this does, and then I'll shut it down. Yeah, a video card is definitely a video output card is definitely in the cards, and I've been looking at them here recently as to how I can capture the output out off old PCs and stuff.
Oh, what was that?
Well, it's loading the OS.
Okay.
I even have a mouse. Well, maybe not. It seemed like it worked. The time and date of your system is invalid. Please, okay, I'm going to accept it. Yeah. Tab. Let's see. Tab. Yeah, and it's not seeing the keyboard. So let's do this. Nope, this is going to have to be a hard. Sometimes you can tap the power button a couple of times. Let's see. I'm going to have to just hold it and let it shut down. It's not the best way to do this either. Okay, let me unplug this. And I know I had. Okay, let me go back to the VGA. It's so weird not seeing the
Pulses. Amazing.
right. Okay. HP.
JJE says, I was thinking Windows 3.1 or ME.
Well, it was XP. So, all right, we're back, guys. I can see you. You can see me. Let me get back out. Let me get back out of full screen here. All right. So, yeah, I do have a 3.1 somewhere. I don't really know. I mean, seriously, this wasn't even scripted. I think I have. Oh, I can't remember what they are. I think they're Windows 2000 machines, though. These right here. I think I have 3 of those big machines, and maybe just 2. But anyway,
How many computers do you have laying around?
all the ones I haven't thrown away, Paul.
That was a very vague answer.
Yes. Oh, Paul, you see why I'm wanting to do this? Let's see what the hell this, what's in the box. Well, what's in the box is, and I can.
What's in the box?
Yeah, and I can take and tell you that this is a 366 processor. Okay, now I probably should have, done a little work and had a little card talking about the memory and everything else. But what's stopping us now from actually being able to interact with this is PS2 mouse and keyboard. And I have them. I just need to locate it because a horizontal surface becomes a horizontal surface becomes a horizontal surface, right?
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah. So, all right. So there we have that.
And they can be multi-layered horizontal surface.
They can, yes. Let me think. And the reason I'm saying that is they should be. Maybe so. Yeah. I really don't take offense by that. But yeah, if that's, hey, JJE, if that's the angle we have to take, welcome to Kilroy Hordes Computers. Let me see if I can find it. There you go. Boy, what's going on with that speech chat? I wonder why it changed. I haven't changed it, to be honest with you. It's a German.
Told you. I've been watching The Man in the High Castle. It knows.
Yes, maybe so. You may be very well right. All right, let me find that keyboard first of all.
Now, if you haven't seen that show, it's on Amazon, and I think it's already over. It's been over like a couple of years, and I started and never finished it. So it's an alternative reality where WW2 is actually won by the Nazis and what the world is like with them, and it has a little sci-fi twist to it and stuff. And it's pretty.
I've heard of that show. I've never seen it, but I've heard when you talk about what it's about, I've heard of that, but I haven't ever watched it. It's called Hightower.
The Man in the High Tower.
Yeah,
Man in the High Tower.
Yeah, it was a book. Yeah, it was
Was
a
that
book
written
by,
by Stephen King?
no,
Oh, that was Dark Tower he wrote, wasn't it?
that was the Dark Tower. Yes,
Dark
yes,
Tower.
that's a little bit, yeah. But it was Philip K. Dick. He's the same guy who wrote Blade Runner and a bunch of other things. So, well, it wasn't called Blade Runner. It was called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep in the book. And he's done a lot of science fiction. He actually says that he dreamt or he had this vision or something that he had this vision of the alternative reality. So, and then he put it into a book.
Hey, Paul, look what I found.
A mouse? Oh no, those are. Hey, I've got some just like it right here.
A box of finished projects, Paul.
I've got some just like it right here, right there.
Very nice.
What are those?
They're knobs. They're project knobs.
Here, Paul, let me sew
I could
you.
use a couple of knobs because my 3D printer doesn't print anymore.
See,
What?
You put a quarter 20 bolt in it, or you can put a quarter 20 nut in, which just doesn't have one, and it makes a nice knob.
Or
A
wait,
5/16 if you make it bigger.
yeah, exactly.
Or 3/8 if you want to make it bigger yet.
Yeah, I wasn't that motivated.
I don't
Yeah.
think I set that up with parameters, did I? No, I didn't.
I don't remember how I actually did this, to be honest with you. Scaled it. Maybe multiple times. These, Paul, you've got this on Thingiverse, right?
No.
No?
Oh, I might have designed that.
Okay. I don't remember, but in any case, these are awesome as far as being knobs. They're great. I use them on the CNC to tighten down my stuff. And if the CNC happens to wander and cuts the plastic, well, no big deal. I mean, that's as small a footprint, metal footprint as I can get. But anyway, they're really good. I was using them to tighten down my fences when I slid my fences and stuff, and then I started making the bigger ones because the same thing here. See, you can do that, and if I had the right bolt, it would just be, and see that even that works if you see what I'm saying. See,
Yep.
Even that works because I put a nut there. So anyway, yeah. Thank you, Paul, for turning me onto those, man.
Hey, glad you do it.
All right, so I did find a PS2 mouse, and they look like that. So I'm going to put it in there. I didn't find a keyboard though. By the way, on the back of these older machines, green, and this is how I remember it, and I tell people this all the time, green and blue, I think or green and purple. Keyboard's purple. The mouse is green. You know how
How do you know?
it is. How you know is, okay, because they'll both fit in the same slot. Okay, and how you know is the color. And see, sometimes you're up underneath there and you don't know which one's excuse me.
What if you're colorblind?
Then
That's
you see that the little letters right there say mouse, and right there they say keyboard.
Smart.
So yeah. Let me see if I can do a little better than this, guys. Let me see.
So how do you remember the green one is the mouse?
Green, the green one is the mouse, and mice eat cheese. Cheese turn green when it molds. So mice, so therefore green because they eat moldy cheese normally because they don't have fresh cheese, right?
But mice are kind of gray colored.
I know, but mice eat cheese.
But you're talking about a mouse and a keyboard. Why don't you just do it the other way around? The mouse is brown or black and then
Right.
the keyboard is green.
Yeah.
It would have to mean that I would change years of saying it, and I think I'm just going to go on. We got green. I'm going to see if I can find a PS2 keyboard, guys. I know there's adapters that I've got. The question is where is the adapter? There's a USB adapter to PS2.
Ladies and gentlemen, his mnemonics don't work. So don't use them.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
No, that's not it. And I know it's not here. All right. Come on. Where's all my keyboards at? I probably put them away, boys and girls.
Well, the mouse ate it.
Okay, let's do this. Excuse me. Let's attempt this again with at least the mouse, because at least with the mouse, I can roll and move it. Hold on, I'll be right back. I might have an adapter inside. Let me do this. Let me put you guys. Well, let me minimize me, Minnie Mouse me, which means y'all will show up. You know, I wish that it had a setting to where it could take people, you know, and move them around. There, I'll just leave you two up there like that. How's that? There you go. I'll be right back.
That's terrifying. Okay. So what I'm having right now is trouble because I have flipped over the hem, and let's see, over here on this side. Nope, wrong way. I don't know. Over here somewhere, there's something happening where the hem is not hooked onto the hooks, and they don't want to go on there. So we're having an issue. So let me see if I can get this over there. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so that's where I'm working. I can't get any closer because my computer will shut down. Yeah, there's no zoom on this thing. Let's try this. Maybe. Okay, so we're here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just basically going over and hooking it onto the latch because they don't want to hook. So I got to make sure they're all on there. And I noticed there is a lot of hair. This is from being out here since last week, and I didn't cover it. So when I used to work with this, it used to be in my craft room, which I don't have a craft room right now because the flooring is not put in. It won't be in until October, so it's a pain. And when I do it out in the dining room here, I usually cover it, and I didn't cover it, so that's okay because we're just trying to see if it works. And he's back. Yay.
All right. Now, I want to make certain that everybody understands that the green one, here's an adapter for a USB, if I can get this right, a USB to PS2, okay? And the color doesn't matter, but these come in green and purple. Purple is usually the keyboard. That's the only difference.
You can't
But they
use
do.
that one because it's green.
Right,
No, you
right.
can't use it. No.
They do. So I'm going to do that and do that. By the way, these ports have got a little notch
Yes, they do.
right in there like that, that aligns with the keyway down here. And it's got a center pin. So I always try to find that little notch, which is right there. And if you look at it, it's on the top side of the motherboard. So it goes with the notch like this. And if it goes in nice and smooth like that, you put it in there right. If you have to, it won't go in, it's wrong. So just nice and smooth. Just nice and it's a nice and smooth. Okay, so sis, are you still talking to me or not on the phone? No? I'm trying to think, guys, how we can do this. Wait a second. You know,
Do you want me to call you again so I can translate?
I think I can add myself to StreamYard. Let me go over to Facebook. Let me go to...
Why don't I just send it to you?
Yeah, that would work probably easier than me having to go find it. Yeah. Maybe that'll work that way if we do it that way. I've got one bar in here, so I don't know, it may not. It says it's connected to the Wi-Fi, but anyway, blurry is all get out too.
Okay, I'll send it to you in a private chat. Hold on.
Yeah, you can just send it to me. Yeah, Mohug chat. Jim, nice to see you here, buddy. Appreciate your willing to put up with the hoarder situation here. I can't hear her, but anyway.
Want me to send it to you on YouTube?
No, Facebook's fine. You know how you normally chat with me on Facebook?
That's where you have it in there. Just go
Yeah,
scroll up.
She's right. It is there. There it is. Paul, we're gonna do special powers. Okay, my special power is hoarding. All right. Muha, what's your special power?
Mine?
Special education teacher. That's my special power.
So hers, she's a special education teacher. Paul, what's your special power?
Putting the most amount of stuff in the least amount of space.
Oh my God! So that's like, is that considered a minimalist or a maximalist?
No, it's a maximist in the littlest amount of space.
I was gonna say.
Sounds like you're breaking the laws of physics with that. That can't be beat.
Yeah. It's it gets pretty. And this isn't even my workshop. This is supposed to be my clean area,
Your domicile.
my domicile.
Okay.
Hey, Al, you remember the other day we were talking about cloud storage?
Yes.
The reason I needed to know is I have a 2 terabit hard drive that I put in a case to make an external hard drive. And the other day I dropped it.
Oh.
And it no longer worked.
Okay.
So I thought, well, maybe the read-write arm slid across the disk and was stuck. So I was all ready to take it apart. So I opened up the case, and I'm going to take my hard drive apart. I opened up the case that the hard drive was in, and what happened is the hard drive came unplugged from
yes.
From the power supply inside the case.
Yes.
And I plugged it back in, and it worked fine.
Oh man, that's so lucky.
Yeah, it was.
Very good. Yeah.
Because that's where I keep all my like laser files and CNC files and all that kind of stuff.
Right. By using by using OneDrive and Google, it keeps it on my hard drive too, but it's always out in the cloud backed up.
Well, on my computers, I have all my computers attached to eDrive
Okay.
for
Right.
backup,
Right.
but I don't ever back up my external hard drives, and I should, because I figure what could possibly happen to an external hard drive?
Mm-hmm. You could drop it. Maybe.
Yeah, the same thing that happens to an internal hard drive.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm trying
Is that working yet?
I'm still trying to log in. It says open up Google Photos. Yes, I'm trying to log in. Yes, it's me. It's the multi-factor authentication that I'm going through. Okay. Let's go back to Safari. It says create a passkey. Why? Passkey? Okay, continue. Okay. Failed to add passkey. Why? Well, I guess we won't. How to confirm your recovery email. Now. Eins! Man, that's just accept all cookies. Allow. Open the camera. Okay. Bench cam. Enter studio. Are we in the studio? It's not even dinging. Did I open up my own studio? See, this is why I didn't try to do it on here. What the heck? Paste and go. Okay. All right. Entering the studio. Where is it dinging? Allow. See, it took me to a whole different studio, even though I just pasted. Oh! All right. But listen to the. So that's not going to work, right? Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can mute this. Now we got 3 mice down here. Okay. There I am. I'm muting myself.
3 blind mice.
Right? Okay. All right. I muted myself now. Nope, still echoing. Anyway, you can hear me though, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I couldn't hear you there. Maybe if I mute myself here also, Mike. Can. All right. I'm still hearing myself. Where is this? All right. Okay. No, this is still echoing, guys. I can hear it really bad. Let's see what's going on there. I'm going to have to leave. Yep. No, this isn't going to work like that. I need headphones so that it doesn't echo back and forth. Whatever. I need to try that. You guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let me just continue this way, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do about the TV because that's what I'm watching. Can I bring another monitor over here? You know, I think I can. Let me see if I can get the second monitor over here. No, that ain't gonna work. That would entail moving some horizontal surfaces, and that ain't gonna work. All right. Well, you guys can hear me. It's just psychologically, if I don't see you guys, it's like I'm not talking to you. So I'll just pretend like I'm seeing you when I'm looking at the TV. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So let's flip over and see if it'll boot up with this. Let me go ahead and maximize. Oh, let me do it this way so you guys are still there. Okay. All right, let's change the video. All right, here we go. And see, I pulled the power. So let me put the power back in here. Maybe I should have just brought a monitor over here. That would have made more sense than switching back and forth, I guess. Well, and this thing is booting up by itself. There we go. Okay.
It's backwards, you know.
Assuming you can see it. What if I just watch on YouTube? Yeah, there we go. I'll watch on YouTube. So it'll probably, the onboard battery is probably dead on this, so I'll probably have to load the default BIOS settings again. Settings again. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm here. I can see the screen. All right. So
Can you hear Paul?
what I did
Let me-
now is, let's see if I can get a little bit better angle, is see NVRAM. Yeah, NVRAM check some bad, NVRAM cleared. Okay, what's going on is my battery is dead. So, and it's one of those quarter, I don't remember, 3025s or something.
Yeah, 30,
Hey,
20,
let's just press
2032.
press F2 to load defaults. Didn't we press F2 last time and it went
Yes.
through? Let's press
Yes.
F2. F2.
I thought you
I
did.
say F2. No, that's not letting me through now.
Can you hear us?
Let's plug. And by the way, you shouldn't
he can't hear us.
unplug
Can you hear us, Al?
like that with the power on, but I forgot until I pulled it.
Al, can you hear us?
I know that I have, not necessarily that I have blown, but I have seen other people blow motherboards that way. Okay, F2. All right, it went through. So the keyboard is working on this. So we'll see. Okay, so it's searching for a boot record from the CD-ROM because there is a CD-ROM in there.
Can you hear us?
Find it obviously because there shouldn't be.
I don't think you can hear
But
us.
you just look at it. So that tells me that the CD-ROM on this is functional. It tried the floppy also, and
We can't read that.
it went on. And this thing's a floppy. A floppy is a
You need a silver
time USB
chart.
drive. Really, really tiny though. Yeah, and I can't actually hear you, Paul. Haven't quite worked that part out, huh? Let's see. Interesting. I think it's
Okay,
trying
I'll
to
just go back to cutting paper. We'll ignore him. We'll just
It's
pretend that,
spinning up.
yeah, we can hear him, right? Because we
don't
can.
care if that works or not, right?
I don't even know what's on this CD-ROM. The one you want it would be fine.
I think he's going to end up getting hurt. He's going to make it catch fire.
Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Here's what's weird. It's the
Oh, yeah.
operating system disk. I'm going to put that back in there. Totally strange. Okay. So it's loading up. Windows
So
XP,
I'm making these little yellow cards to put
which it did, right?
back here so that I can push back the hooks so that I don't remember what I have to do next because it's been almost 8 years, 6, 7, 8 years. I don't know what I got to do. So I'm reading the directions as I go.
Right now I can't hear you guys at all because that means that I would be hearing myself too.
That's okay. We're talking amongst ourselves.
Yes,
We're having our own fun.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We're talking amongst ourselves.
Good. Talk amongst yourself.
Oh, a cackle.
All right. All righty then. Okay, so we're getting ready to come up to the login screen. Yeah, there definitely needs to be a video capture card. Okay, the time and date on our system is invalid. All right, let's see if I can move this mouse. Oh, look, I can move a mouse. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This copy of Windows must be activated with Microsoft before you can log on. Do you want to activate Windows now? No. Oh my goodness. We're on the Windows Meadow, the grassy knoll. And I'm assuming it's still loading. Either that or it locked up, one of the two.
He doesn't have any icons because it's that old. He doesn't have anything on his screen. I think it's just really slow too.
Yeah.
Oh, it just pulled the CD-ROM back in. Nope, pushed it back out now. No icons. Okay, the busy hourglass is on the icon. It's saying welcome now. Well, I thought it welcomed me earlier.
He'll have
It's
to
probably
go
still
back to
staying
using
up.
MS-DOS.
It's ready.
I have no idea.
what it's doing, other than we're waiting on it.
He probably
this the-
remembers how too.
Oh look, there's a Kilroy profile.
Wow, that's amazing.
Let's click it. Time and date in your system. Please use date time. Okay. Date time works for me. Loading my personal settings now. This copy must be activated, the Windows, before you can log on. Do you want to activate Windows now? See, if I tell it yes, it's not going to go anywhere because I'm not connected to the network. So let's tell it no. See if it lets me in, or see if this is, oh, it's logging me off. So it went in, and now it's logging me off. Saving my settings. And it says, okay, my options are turn. Okay, I'll tell it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell it the system time and date are invalid. You know, I can't remember going back and forth like this. Yes, let's activate it. Yes, let's activate it. Let's see if this time it gives me a desktop.
Now I'm adding the carriage.
And some other error about it can't
I'm
contact
gonna put
Microsoft website.
cartridge in
It's
here.
giving me a little time, maybe. Come on, man. Let me
Does
access
the
my
cartridge
phone.
hold the yarn?
No, the cartridge actually
Yeah,
pushes the yarn through the
not
the
liking
hooks.
this. Let's see. Do I see the
okay.
hard drive activity? Yes, I do actually. The activity light is
Let me find that.
multiple places. Oh, pulled the CD-ROM back in, and it pushed it back out again.
It probably wants an activation code.
At this point, I'm happy with the fact that the motherboard works, the video card works. Oh, activate Windows. The hard drive works. The power supply works. So see, right now I have or I could have a vanilla boot system without the hard drive, which is where Windows is. So I could basically take this computer and check a bunch of the different. My goodness, this copy of Windows must be activated with different operating systems. Maybe I could put Linux on it, and I'll tell you what, it probably run 10 times better than Windows. I mean, Windows was, and it can have a Windows interface too. That might be a project for one of these days, huh? Maybe.
Another project.
All right. So yes,
Hashtag
let's activate
unfinished
Windows on the
product.
internet now.
Project.
Yes, I want a telephone customer service representative to activate Windows. I'm going to tell it yes. I want to telephone a customer support representative. Where's my license number for this thing? Let me see.
It's probably on the disk.
License number.
It's probably on the disk.
Should. It's an e-machine. Don't see the license on the front, on the sides.
Who made the e-machines? Are they even around?
It's not on the back.
I don't think they're around anymore.
I don't know who they were. I never even heard of an E-Machine.
Don't see it there. Interesting. You know what? This thing was designed for Windows 98. I bet that's why it's this. So I'm just going to tell it, yes, I want to telephone a customer service representative to activate Windows. Let's see if that's possible. Okay, let's do that. So it's generating a new installation ID. My selection. Oh, yeah, it wants a number, huh? So select your location. Let's tell it I'm in. Wow, look at all those. Where are we? US, right? Is probably what we should be looking at. Oh, by the way, this is the USB mouse that's hooked up to the keyboard. This is the other mouse. Interesting. Let's see. United States. Okay, so the number is this. Call the number below, and then type the confirmation ID the customer service representative gave you. So let's do that. I'm calling 1-888-571-2048. I'm going to dial this now.
So you can't see what I just did, which was attach the carriage to the bed of the yarn machine.
Yeah, because it was off screen.
Yeah, I can't move my well, I guess I could. Duh. Okay.
Yep.
To help
Here
us
it
improve the
is.
quality of our products, services, and training, this call may be recorded or monitored, and information
Oh my
collected
gosh, it's an actual voice.
Microsoft affiliates
Actual voice.
and service
That thing in the back is my heat press
to consent to
for
recording or monitoring of this call.
making like
press one.
t-shirts and stuff.
To continue without recording or monitoring,
Let's see if it actually
Do I
works.
have a choice? Well, why not? Let's press
I did
1.
not detect a
You know,
valid
that's
response
what I
there.
just did.
Let's press 1 like I just did.
Thank you.
Because we're
For
recording.
security purposes, I need you to repeat the following phrase: 044.
044.
Thank you. For help activating your Microsoft product, I can send you a link to our smartphone activation experience, which will help guide you through the activation
Oh my
steps on your
God.
device. To activate Office for Mac or remote desktop server,
Nope.
or for help with volume license keys, please stay on the line. Would it be okay for me to send you the smartphone activation link via text message to the phone number you are calling from?
I guess. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, sending you a text now. One moment, please. Okay, I've just sent you the link.
Okay.
Please open the link and follow the on-screen instructions to complete your activation.
All right. I'm going to.
Please call us back if you have any issues.
Oh, so I can do this now. Yay.
Thanks for calling Microsoft. Have a good day.
Have a good day to you too. All right. Let me go back over here. Let's click on that. I don't know if you guys can see this. So Microsoft Windows, right? Let me see here. Hold on, guys. Oh, I need to get a reference as to what's going on. Let me see. Let me go back to input and go back to the HDMI 3, which is where you guys are at. Okay. So that was pretty interesting, wasn't it? There's the I've never done that, to be honest with you. You can't see it, but it says Windows. I'm trying to get this. There we go. It says Windows right there. I'm going to click on that one, and then I'll fill out. It's Windows 11, 10, 8.1, 8, 7, Vista, XP, or I don't know. Well, we know it's XP, right? XP. Okay, it says enter each group of installation ID numbers. It's there somewhere. Anyway, let me go back and let me enter those numbers, because on the screen, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a bunch of numbers. So I'm going to go back to the VGA input. There we go. And yeah, I definitely next time I'll have a monitor here. I probably have one seriously sitting over there, guys. To be honest with you, but I just realized that now that I was saying that. Okay, so the group of numbers is 163 896 896. Next group is 307.
So you're telling us so that somebody else can actually activate it.
The next group is 3
Yeah, you're right.
7755. The next one is, and I'm not going to keep saying these out loud. I'm just going to type them in.
Finally, he got smart.
Anyway. Okay. There's 4 more sets. This is amazingly long. Okay. Second to last set. Okay, and hey, and guess what? I have a little bitty screen right here. See? I can see you guys. Anyway. All right. The last set is okay. I'm going to submit all those numbers. I guess I can look at them before I send them, huh? Just to make sure. So far, so good. And the last one I'm looking at. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and press submit. To complete the activation, enter the combination ID into the activation window. Holy smokes.
It's definitely a Microsoft product because it's so
a
convoluted.
screenshot in Windows, this process would be a lot easier. Keep turning it off, too. There you go. I got a screenshot. Done. Save to photos. Okay. Saving to photos. There it is. Okay, so now what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to put numbers they gave me in there. So let's do that. Holy smokes. This is a combination. Here we go. Whoop. 992. Oh, the confirmation ID entered. Field is invalid. Please check numbers and try again. Yeah, because I'm not done, and I hit enter. So wait, that's the D is 5992. Oh yeah, 92. Okay, I'm gonna double check them all right now. 009852, 301993.
So this purple yarn is the junk yarn.
6.
It goes in first. That's what I'm going to add.
Why is it junkyard?
because I want to make sure that the machine is going to be knitting correctly, and I don't want to waste any of my
Good
good
stuff.
yarn for that.
Do your cats ever get in your yarn?
If I leave it out, yes.
Well,
All my yarn is covered
uh,
in boxes.
let's click next.
You're going to hear one of them.
Yeah. You don't ball your
It
yarn.
says thank you. When you are ready, click finish to continue
do.
working with Windows.
I do that, but because I want to do this.
All right, loading my
I'm not gonna do that right
personal
now.
profile right
When I'm
now.
knitting by hand, I do.
Yeah, that CD-ROM keeps opening and closing. Okay, well, right there, that's looked a little busy. We click Start. That's default stuff, all programs. That's pretty much just a basic clean install of Windows XP on this computer that, what did I say, Paul? It never, ever, ever is obsolete.
Absolutely. Never obsolete.
Okay, well, that's it for this computer anyway. At least we're on the desktop. Okay, we got Windows registered. That was a. I'm gonna get off of here and go back to HDMI 3. I'm just totally just amazed that we were able to actually do that. I guess I can shut it down. Let's shut it down. No, I can't because I switched over, huh? Let me shut it down before before I do this. There we go. All right, go down to start to shut down, and then turn off computer. And then turn off computer. Windows XP is now logging off. Now, there's definitely something wrong with this CD-ROM. It looks like it's seen better days anyway. Oh, look, it's now safe to turn off your Windows. So, there we go. All right, let's go back to input, HDMI 3. There we are, and we're back, guys. So there is, let me pull all this stuff.
That would be interesting to see it changed over to Linux. I vote for that sometime because I don't know anything about Linux.
Okay. Well, actually, it's real easy to do. I don't even have to do anything with this hard drive. I can put another fresh hard drive in there and maybe figure out if the CD-ROM is working. I might be able to use a USB. In fact, I probably can do that. Plug a USB in the back and install it off the USB. Yeah. So that means I have to find a hard drive, which in my stuff that I have a box of hard drives somewhere.
Lord.
Oh, look. Let's see. Oh, look. There was another monitor over there I could have used too. And actually, that one, there's a box of hard drives right there, guys. But Paul, let's see, what time is it? I've been streaming for
4:39.
Yeah. So I want to get through these other ones, but that is a good thing to do is install Linux on this machine, on this 366 megahertz computer. Let's flip this back over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do this to her. That's okay.
Hey, the machine is working.
Yeah, exactly. The hardware
Not
is
your machine, your sister's machine.
Oh, that machine. I was going to say, yeah. It was like you're repeating yourself, Paul, but so wait, let's I got 3 mice here, remember? And yeah, like I was saying, the both mice were working over here. But anyway, show us AF.
Something happened and I think it's stuck.
Of course.
Oh no.
That's what happens. Okay, I take it apart now. Sorry.
Well, better with that yarn than your new yarn.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it is stuck.
I don't see it moving. And I can't.
Not sure if it's going to work. So let me try one more time. If not, then I'm going to have to take it apart.
Okay.
And it just skipped like 5, 6. Yeah, it's not on the rail anymore. So I have to start over. Womp womp.
Womp, 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 womp.
Well, with 2 failures for the day, I think I'm going to leave.
Okay, Paul. Paul, what was the other failure?
Your computer loading Windows.
We just registered Windows and everything.
But
We did. We called Microsoft.
you didn't install everything.
Oh, well. Well, what else do I need to install? But anyway,
A bootleg version of Office or something?
a bootleg version. We could do that on Linux.
Yeah. I'd really like to see how Linux works because I've never used it.
I'll have to locate a hard drive, and then we'll prep it and see.
Because I could install that on an old laptop too, couldn't I?
Yeah, and you can also install it. Of course, not on this machine, but in a virtual machine. And
Oh,
you
really?
wouldn't- Yeah, you wouldn't have to install it on the OS. In place of the OS, I should say. VMbox by Oracle is what I normally use to install the operating systems on our desktops and at work. And yeah, in fact, I have students install Linux. Well, I had students install Linux. We don't teach Linux anymore because we went to all-inclusive operating systems and following the CompTIA A+ path instead of Linux, which for a 2-year institution, it really makes more sense. It's not like they're going to go from there working to a Unix, setup. And if they do, it's probably because they already know Linux anyway.
Oh, okay.
But most places they're going to want an A+ certification. So that's what's offered.
So when they get done, they have the certification.
Well, they have to go take the test, but certainly yes. When they take 2 classes, they can go take the A+ certification.
Where do they take the test at?
They can take it at any of the testing centers that exist. They can go to our testing center. They can go to the CompTIA testing center, and then they tell them which business in the area is offering the test, and they go there.
Oh, hey, while you got me on big screen, I got to show you. I don't know if I've ever shown you this or not, but I just found it.
Okay. Well,
Have I ever shown you this knob?
no.
Well, I gotta find the file for it. But this knob prints this way.
Uh-huh.
And when it gets up to the top of this level right here, this level,
Yeah.
before this is printed, you
Yes.
drop a 1024 nut in there.
Yeah.
And then it finishes printing and it traps the nut.
That is cool.
Yeah, I'll find the
that's pretty neat.
file to that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
This one doesn't have one in it because I was just printing it, see how it came out, and I never printed another one. But I've
Does
got
it-
the file someplace.
Does it stop and then tell you, not necessarily tell you, but does it stop?
I can't remember.
Because
It would
There-
be easy enough to put a stop
right,
thing
or
in
a
there.
pause, or a pause or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a leveling program for the Ender that goes to all four corners, and and stops, so you can
Really?
so you can check it and adjust it, and but it goes to one place, goes there, you adjust it, goes to the other. But anyway, it is possible.
Well, I will try and find this file, and
Cool.
if I find it, I'll shoot it to you.
Sounds good.
Okay, I will catch you later. Have
Hey,
a
Paul.
good evening.
Have a nice day.
You too, Moo Hugs. Have a good
Bye,
rest
Paul.
of
It's
your
good
day.
seeing you again.
Nice seeing you. Yes.
Yeah. You'll see me as long as it doesn't interfere with my Lions game.
Well, that's perfectly fine too.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. Have a
Bye,
good
Paul.
week.
You
Okay,
too.
bye now.
Bye bye. So at least we know that this thing now has windows on it. That's interesting. Let me see if I can put it back together, and I'll make a note and set it off to the side. And do you hear the beeping now today?
No?
Because the air conditioner's off.
It must be very, very hot there.
It's getting the other air conditioner's on, but I'm in this room, This case has always been really weird to get on. You have to hug it and slide it at the same time. And I know this case has fallen, so like right here it needs to be tweaked a little bit. So let me take this thing off. Let's see. Just bend it a little bit because it's just bent. By the way, the AC server crashed earlier. Not on my end, but on the server end.
Oh, dear.
So the girls, in Revy, the fellowship ended and stuff. So I just did enough of a bend there to where it should go on now. I was going to say, it's still, but it's not. Yeah, let me bend a little bit more.
So I realized I need a camera so that I can get in and zoom in on what I'm doing, because
Yeah.
you can't see. And if I move my laptop and I close the lid to a certain point, it shuts off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I can-
it's like here. I didn't think about it, and I didn't have a way to monitor the stream. I mean, and I could have hooked this up to monitor, Yeah.
Oh. So now I got to go back and I got to hook the elastic on here. I think what happened was it got stuck on something over here, one of these papers that I have on here.
Yeah, this case is really bent up.
Well, it's not like you have another case that perhaps you could use instead of that one.
Yeah, but this is an original. This was my computer.
Oh, well, not that.
Yeah. I bought this thing in 1997.
Wow.
Oh, I heard you. And they told me it would never be obsolete ever again. Never obsolete.
And is it still,
Hey.
can you run your games on it?
Negative.
Wow.
Can't slide this up. Let me move this keyboard out of the way.
Who sold those?
Huh?
Who is the manufacturers of those?
E-machines. See? E-machine. Remember E-machine?
I do not. And who bought e-machines?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if they're still around. Oh,
Well,
I
the
told
computer works, but e-machines is now obsolete.
Peeper I'd send him a link, and I never did. Oops. He went out, though, or had to go out, and then I forgot totally about it. And if he can't get on, I understand, too, but I just... Where's Discord? Oh, no, that's Cortana. Cortana. There's Discord. Maybe. Scan. There's Discord. Run, Discord, run! All right, it's loading up. Let me get this mouse out of the way, which we didn't need anyway, because it was working off of the USB. Anyway, that was crazy. USB goes back a long way. What is going on? Oh, I must have clicked something wrong. Yeah, my Discord's starting up. Yeah, and this case has got the issue that I'm running to. This case has got these runners on there, so they've got to go down into some little rails, and then it has to scoot forward. That's why I'm saying you have to hug this thing for this case to go on. It's always been a pain in the gazootie case.
Oh, what does USB stand for? I don't remember. Universal Serial Bus or what?
Yes, correct.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Nice. And this is working, but it's not sliding forward because right there, it's binding. Let me find Peeper. It's Control V. That was interesting. Heck. Let's see if that works. There we go. There we go. Okay, I need to tap on this for a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go, buddy. There. Well, that slid forward. And this has to slide forward also. Yeah, just tap it. Just tap it. This is all the way forward here. This is all the way forward here. And the way I can tell is because here, well, it's not all the way forward. See, right there it is. So that's all the way forward there. This side's having a bit of a problem now. Because, is that all the way forward? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it looks like the problem is the actual case itself. There we go. There, it was just popped out of its. It has these little plastic pieces that set down, and sometimes they take a little bit of a a knock like that to get her in place. Here's my little toolkit from way back in the day. Let's see if there's anything in here that I shouldn't be showing you. No, everything looks cool. So, usually all you needed was a quarter drive. It looks like I have two. One for the video. This one's for video, and this one's just for the case screws. And then I carried all my little screws in there like that because I need 4 of them. Now, I don't know. There's 2 sizes, and I don't know the actual size itself, but like I think that's a case screw right there. And the others that I have in my hand are a little bit thinner for the cards that slip into the slots. So let's see if I can find 4 of these. There's 2. 3, and 4. I think those are all the same size. Oh, this one looks... Oh, we'll see here. Let me put these back in the little case. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. It's, like I said, it's a little bit warm today here in the non-air conditioned part of the shop. Let's put this back and put it back in here. Grab my 4 little dealies right there. See, this screwdriver is actually that size, which is 1/4 inch. So let's do this tab here. Let's see. I thought there was 2 and 2. Maybe there's just...
I'll be right back. I must feed my cats.
Okay. Well, there's 3. There's the top one that I just put on, and there's 2 down here. And this case is put back on. This is how they used to do cases way back in the day. In case you were wondering. See what I did there? So I can't get it in. Can't get it in there. Well, this light is really weird on here. Because it's like needing to go down like that. So let's do that while we turn at the same time. Yeah, I may have to use this here. All right, here we go. So the back of this case is in place now. And other than it being dirty, at least the case popped together, which is good. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit now. And maybe the CD-ROM replaced. I'm not certain about the CD-ROM at this point, but okay. So let me move this to a safe area. I do need to put a comment on it, though, before I forget. Okay. All right, so I'm going to keep this keyboard and mouse together. So I might have a piece of this right here. Velcro this together. Maybe I can get the mouse in there too. And maybe not, I don't know. Here's the mouse. I don't don't really think this is going to matter. I just need to place them on the shelf, probably behind me. There you go, on the shelf. And what I'll do is I'll take this PS2 mouse and no, see, I can't do that. I just need to keep them together. And of course, I need to find the PS2 keyboards also. There's several here. Yeah, I think I'll keep them here. Okay, let me take this thing down. Oh boy, I know what I got here. Ouch! 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 Let me see how I can do this because I don't want to. Now let me mark this thing first. All right, be right back.
All right, I'm back for a little bit until somebody starts meowing at me again. I found my tape, not exactly what I wanted, but it's a tape. Not sure if you guys can hear me. So what I'm gonna do is, if you had joined us last week, you knew that I cut the hem and I'm gonna tape it together, and that's where it got stuck. So I'm gonna tape it again. Not sure how I'm gonna do this. So let me mute myself out in case I start cursing. All right, I think I got it taped in the middle now. Let's try this now.
Okay. All right. So I just got a little sticky note. Fresh Windows XP install authorized 9824. Works good. I mean, this computer works good. I'm going to put it on the front and then bring it over to my shelves. Ooh. And by the way, this thing did have USB ports. I can't get the little door open, but right there, there's a joystick port and a USB port. And I guess that might be something to look at some future point.
You need to take off the be right back sign.
Oh, yes, I do. I'll move this over. Let me turn off the be right back sign. Thank you for mentioning that. Be right back. Back. There we go. All right. I'll put this back over there. All right, let's take this sucker and put it over there. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, I wonder if there's a way we could refresh this operating system on this Dell. Well, this thing looks like it's fallen too, and it can't get up. See, Windows 7 works. It's even got Asheron's call on it. I wonder why. This is your old computer. This is the one we need to wipe.
Wow, that's pretty old.
Yeah. Well, it's got Windows 7 on it. So, but I do need to do a little something. I need to. Do you want me to try to reinstall Windows or totally wipe it off, scrub it off, or?
I think you should just scrub it. I mean.
Well, then I need to go find some software.
Or, you know, you can I don't know. I mean, what are you going to do with it?
It's just going to sit here, just like we're doing now, probably up on a shelf. Let me look at. Hold on. Here.
Well, if you have something to, you know, disk, great. If not, then just leave it alone.
Well, I'm looking at something else I have down here. It says it works. Windows XP also. I guess I hadn't turned that other system on. I don't know what the deal is. I thought I had a working system. Let me look. Let me lower this down. Let's look at. Let's boot this up and see if there's a way to reinstall Windows. That way, that'll be a fresh install, and then you can't access the files that are on there. Let's see. How am I going to do this? I need to bring another monitor over here so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, let me bring that other one over. All right, let's move this down here. My chair. Be right back. can see the monitor. Yeah, you can see the monitor back there. I'm going to do it just like this. Should be okay. And then I'll just raise this up a little bit. All right, so what is that? There we go. All right, so I've got to get power to this monitor over here. And I'm looking for a cable. I've got one right here. So that'll give me power. And I have to find a regular video cable to go from the back of this, which is one of those 19-pin cables. And actually, I need another power cable. No, I don't. I'm good. I take that back. So let's just plug this in here. Let me go get a cable. Do I have an extra cable here? Yeah, I could probably use this one. Although this is the one that was. No, I'm going to get a fresh. I say fresh cable, another cable. In fact, I see one up there. There you go. Another cable. Of course, we got a keyboard and a mouse. Same exact thing on this. The keyboard is a PS2, but I don't think it's going to matter since this is actually has Windows 7 on it. Let's unwind this. And this has got, you know, I don't know. This may be my machine. This says HP, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does. Sure does. This isn't your machine. Yours is a Dell. This is an HP machine. So I take that back, sis. This one isn't yours.
Okay. I don't have any, what's the word? I have no emotional attachment to either one of them. So do whatever you want.
However, this one here is a gateway. And
That one I recognize. That one
it is, yes. This one has Windows XP on it. This is a 2013-ish computer.
Okay, it's not that old.
Yeah. But anyway, that's not the one we're looking at right now. Gosh, these are getting heavier and heavier and heavier. All right. But I'm going to boot this up. I honestly think this one works, though. So it shouldn't be too long, and then we go up to the other one. This will work better with another monitor, don't you think?
I thought you went to get a monitor.
I've got it right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there. See? All right, so I have the monitor cable hooked up. I need to give it power. Okay, it's got power. Computer's got power. Let's grab a motherboard. A keyboard and a mouse. And I think both of these will work with USB because there's multiple USBs on this thing. And I'm not going to open this whole thing up. I'm just going to kind of just leave it like that. All right, there's our keyboard. Maybe your little mouse. There's a mouse. Down here, I guess. Down here. Okay, that one's there. So now the only thing I need to do, since I got power to it already, is just power it up. Well, I don't have power. It has power now. All right, so I'm going to press the button here. Oh, I heard a fan. That's always a good thing. There we go. Oh, let's turn it on. See what it's doing. Do we have any video output? We do. We've got an HP prompt there. It's starting Windows now. There we go. So there's another Windows popping up. And I'm pretty certain this one's Windows 7. Here we go. Oh, that's me. Is that the right answer? That looks like the right answer. So this one's running. This is installing device drivers down here. This one's running Windows 7, right? Pretty certain this is 7. It's your device is ready to use. Device software installed successfully. I'm assuming it was the mouse or the keyboard or something. The mouse is working. So let's press the Windows key. Oh, nothing happened when I pressed the Windows key. Okay, there's my screen, and gosh, I can't really see that very well. But anyway, this is a fresh install of Windows, although I see Asheron's call and decal on there right there. So I can hardly even see it. Okay, I want to go to the computer. Okay. I'm going to go to computer. See what it shows us. I'm going to go back to it and then right click on it. Let's see, right click on computer and properties. And it comes up with Windows 7 Professional. I guess we can go up here. Windows 7 Professional. Copyright 2009, Microsoft. This is an Intel Celeron D 3.2 gigahertz, 1 gigabyte installed memory, and it's a 64-bit operating system. And there we are. So this one goes back to 2009. Actually, I guess that's when Windows 7 came out in 2009. I'm assuming. I don't remember. And I don't remember when I purchased it. Was it in 2009? That actually sounds about right. But anyway, that's it for this computer. This one runs. I think I already had checked this one. Let's shut it down and then put it up on the shelf. And I think it already has a little sticker on it. Log off, sleep, shut down. They're shut down. It's a done deal. All right. Back up on the shelf. That'll stay there. So plug this thing and then plug this other one. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, we're still here. We've gone through a couple of computers, checked them. One had blown the capacitors, which was the first one. This one comes up. It's Windows 7. Yeah, Windows 7 works. Asheron's Call is what it says right here. And I'll put that on the front.
All right. I went through all the way across.
It worked? Show us.
It worked.
Well, we're
Let's see
still.
if I can come back.
Let me maximize Moo Hugs here, and she can show you. I'm going to set this up on the shelf. Awesomeness, man.
Let's see if it comes back. Oh. There it goes.
Is it functional?
Yes. I think it needs oiling.
Sounds like it.
Oh my God. It's been in a box for like more than 5 years. Woo! We have 2 rows and we got a little mess over here. Let me see if I can show you. It kind of popped the stitch. That's okay. That's fine. So it's working.
Cool.
One more time.
Jeff's mother-in-law had one of those.
Oh, they're so much fun. Yeah.
Oh. You know, it's funny because he met Congrats.
Oh,
But,
it just popped. It went whoop, and it popped off the rail. That's okay. Okay, so you guys, it does work, and maybe by next week I'll have something to show you.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So what do you think? We end the show here?
I think people need to see what you're doing because what did you do there? Did you finish what you started?
Yeah, I did. I finished those 2 computers. Cool. Coolio, huh? The only other one is that Dell of yours. Or that Gateway of yours.
Gateway.
Yeah, that I have. Well, not the only one, but that I have here next to me. Other than the 2 big ones, but the 2 big ones are not for today. So, let's see. I'm going to set it up here on the bench. The only reason I haven't set it is because it's big, but I guess I'll put it over here where this little kit is. Let me put all this stuff away. I mean, I still use quarter drive. Let me put this back in here because you never know where you need any of these screws. And see, this is why I hoarded them.
Is it really?
What? What's
Is
this?
it really why you hoard it?
Well, I got to use it, right?
I guess you're right.
Yeah, we can hook up sometime, Jeff. We can chat. But right now I'm going to finish up this other one. We put it up there, and then what I'll do is I'm going to research this thing as far as model wise. So this is a gateway, right? Not a gateway drug, although computers are pretty addicting, right? this mouse does not like to be on top of the soft pad. Okay. Yeah. See, this is an old gateway. This is a gateway. It's a Pentium D processor. It has a USB port there and a bunch of little cards, slots to insert SD cards. It's just missing the two punch outs. This is a CD-ROM or DVD here, and around the back on this thing, and yeah, this thing is heavy. Around the back on this thing, you have your standard printer port, LPT port, VGA monitor, and serial port, including some form of integrated sound card, which is interesting. It has FireWire, which is 1394, right? Isn't that what FireWire is? It's got a network port and 4 USB ports, along with two PS2, one for the keyboard and one for the mouse. And look, you know what this is right here? It's a modem to connect to the phone line to a hard line.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. It was so ridiculously slow.
Yes. Wow, and this is sticky up here. This serial number.
It's probably coffee.
Yeah, it's probably coffee. But anyway, let's see if this thing will start. Okay, enjoy the football stuff, Jeff. Thank you for stopping by again. All right, let me plug this in.
Go team, go.
Go team. All right. So put it in there. Let's do that. Well, I really need. The Bears. Yep. The Bears. All right. I need a keyboard and I need a mouse. Okay, here's my mouse. I'm just going to plug it into a USB port and run with it. And what I'll do is I'll flip these two around here in a second. Let's make this a little longer. There we go. Okay, they're both plugged in. Woo! Yeah, we'll just do this. Let me press the button. Where's the button? Oh, it's right there. Right there. All right, we got power to the monitor, power to the computer. We got no power to the monitor. Where's the other cable at? There we go. Okay. You see the Dell logo? I think that's because it's a Dell monitor. Here we go. Power. The sound of fans spinning up Look,
And
it's
throwing off the coffee.
yeah, burning it off. Look, there's a blue light. There we go. Gateway. And I think this is going to be the last one we look at. I don't know why I get tired doing this. Okay, are we getting any errors? No. See, this is a Pentium D. It's old. But hey, Pentium inside. Look how long it's taking too, but it's working. It's not giving any errors. It's not, and watch, Windows XP will appear there. There we go. It's auto adjusting. Yeah, there we go.
I think you should turn off the monitor or at least move it away from the screen because you don't know what's going to come up on that when it comes up.
It'll be your username and password. That's about it.
No, I don't think so.
What do you think? Porn's going to come up?
It's going to be a picture of something.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's do that for a second.
Okay, thank you. Just in case.
Well, we'll see. I'll kind of give you hints as to what it is. Right now it's coming on the Windows screen. I wonder if it's going to make me register it too, because I know I've been on the desktop on this computer.
I don't see why you would need to. It's already been registered.
Well, no, this is a different computer. Well, it was registered for you, yeah. And I'm not understanding why that other computer was in that state where Windows was needing to be re-authenticated. I'm not certain why that was taking place. Because, well, unless that wasn't my computer, there may be another e-machine floating around here. All right, I'm going to let that load up a little bit, and I'm going to take a peek. You know what? The machine that we first looked at, that was my original machine from 1997. Oh, look, and it just came up. No screen, no anything, okay? Here, sis, I'm going to show you, and you can look. See? That's all it is. It's just a screen of icons.
I think it's gonna load.
DOSBox? Do you have DOSBox on here? I see DOSBox. No, it's on the desktop right now.
Okay.
You saying the background?
Yes.
Well, I'll still bring it down.
Okay.
I think it's loaded. You've got Malwarebytes on it, Windows Defender, Microsoft Word 2010.
I have a lifetime subscription to what is it, Word 10?
Yeah, 2010. And also, too, you have a Yarn directory.
Oh, yeah.
Apps, pictures, current events. Ooh, a tax folder.
Yeah. Nope. That's why I want you to delete all that.
But, the taxes are like from 2010. But yeah.
I don't need any of that. It's on the cloud.
Yeah, I'll delete all that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Found New Hardware Wizard. Well, okay. Let's welcome the new hardware. Where are we? Well, it was a good idea. Sounded like a good idea when I had the mouse. Let's see, is there a mouse up here? What's the kitty saying?
Oh, I don't know. He was just fighting Moxie. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's gonna have another heart attack because that's what he did before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got real aggressive.
Is that Frederick?
No, that's Berkeley.
Berkeley? Yeah, that's the one you took to the hospital, right?
Yeah,
Well-
he had a heart attack.
It's not liking the mouse, so maybe it's that USB port. Let me check the back USB port, see if the mouse moves on me. If not, I'll get a PS2 mouse, plug it in the back. Yeah, I don't see. Maybe that's the software. Maybe that's what it was trying to update. Excuse me. All right, so I'm assuming the keyboard works. So I'm going to press tab. Ooh, that's not working. But that did. Yeah, the mouse is working. Yes, this time only. Hold on. I'm going to leave it plugged in there and lengthen the cable so I can go around the front because I can't really see what I'm doing. All right. So there we go. Let me. So can Windows connect to Windows Update? No, not this time. Yes, now, and every time. No, not this time. Click next. If your hardware is on CD, no, next. I probably should just cancel it. Yes, connect and search software on there. No, just cancel. Okay, but anyway, there we go. So we're on the desktop. If we go over here to My Documents and right-click on My Documents and go down to Properties, it tells us that this is your whatever, My Documents, so that's the name of the computer. And try to find something about Windows. Let's go to My Computer and right-click and go down to Properties. Okay, so this is registered to whatever that number is. Gateway GT4. It's a Pentium D 266 gigahertz processor with 1.2 gigabytes of RAM. Windows XP Media Center Edition, which is a cool edition, by the way. Yeah, see, that's why Total Wipe wouldn't really be cool, because this is actually the gateway software. Windows Media Center went away a long time ago. So this is actually cool. And it says the computer name is mine. That's what it says there. So, all right, I'll clean up the actual documents and I'll shred them, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and just leave this on the bench, though, and shut it down. No, wait. Can we get this on the network? It's an interesting thought. Just thinking. It does have a network connection. Is the browser on here capable?
It should have Internet Explorer on there.
Yeah, but Internet Explorer 2 or something. Let's see what it has. No, it's got Google on it. Let's open up Google. See if that takes us anywhere. Well, at least booting up Google, and then what I'll do is I'll find a network cable and see if I can get an IP address and see if we can go out to find a program that will shred individual directories. How's that? That should be a little safer than just deleting it, you know?
Yeah, there you go. I like that idea better.
Good. I remember inside there was a cable. Well, why is that skewed like that? It's giving the it's giving the PC this just shifted. I don't know if you can see it. See? Shifted off. But anyway, let me go get a cable and I'll plug it into the router that's right behind me. Although I might have a cable right here. Now that I'm looking at this. No, it's got some crunches in it. Let me go get a regular cable. I'll be right back.
Well, apparently the cats have decided they're going to come and explore whatever's happening on the table. They've just discovered that there's yarn up here. So I got one cat. Apparently he's got fleas. I don't know how. And he's on the table, so every time he scratches, the whole table shakes. So now I think I have everything back on the machine. And here comes Kilroy.
Yeah. I'll maximize you because I'm still looking. Oops, that's the wrong mouse.
So there's a couple of ones that didn't get. Let's see. They didn't get.
Hold on, wait. That's the wrong one. There's speech chat. That's not what we want. There is the live. There is a StreamYard. We now have solo layout. And there's a kitty. Hi, kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty. Do you put food there? Or?
Apparently, they think there's food there. I don't know why.
Look at that. He's actually like, I mean, he was perfectly framed. Perfectly framed.
Yes. Yeah. I think he just, I don't know. That's where he was at is where the mouse pad is at. I don't know.
Well, that makes sense. It's a mouse pad.
Ah.
Well, I have to go look back here for.
Okay.
Apparently, it wasn't inside.
So I got everybody. I got all the thingies hooked in. Now we're going to try going the other way if I can get my yarn back from one of my cats. Let's see, I can't show it to you. She's on the other side. No. Give. Let me see if I can show you. No, you can't see her. Frederick, excuse me.
Look at this.
Let go. Oh, there's a.
Look at this. Let me switch.
Okay, show us. Please show us.
Let me switch back real quick. All right. So I walked back there, and it's dirty, but that doesn't matter. It can be cleaned up. This motherboard I found, and this motherboard looks like it does not have any bloated capacitors. So it looks like a good motherboard. So a nice cleaning and a processor, and that really needs to be cleaned. That SIF socket needs to be cleaned out. Look at that. See how clean it got in comparison to the rest? Just by me blowing off on it. But anyway, the point being is that could be a working PC too. Just another project for later on. Another of the many projects. They never end. All right. So I have network cable. I'm assuming it works. You know what happens when you assume?
Yeah, don't assume.
Don't say it. All right. Plug this in. There we go. We're plugged in now. I want to start, run, and I'm going to run CMD, which is command. Let's maximize it. Let's type IP config all. It received an IP mask. Oh wait, this is the Realtek family Fast Ethernet NIC. It's got an IP address. The only thing
No, come back here with that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
it's okay. The only thing I'm having an issue with is the way it sized itself. I can't really reach up to the top. Oh, there we go. All right, so let me close this out. Let's go ahead and try to go to. Give me a good website that you know of, sis.
How about Kilroy's World? Why don't you go to your YouTube channel?
Yeah, let's go to YouTube. And youtube.com. There we are. Please update your browser. Well, at least it did that. Remind me later, and then we'll come back. Let's see if it allows me to do this. There we go. Well, we're kind of on the network. Look.
That's like my phone when it's on data.
So I need to try searching, get started. So I probably need to update the browser. Take a look. Start watching videos. Let's do that again. See if I can close this out. This is your Chrome. This is your Chrome on drugs. All right, let's do this.
This is Chrome on Windows, what is it, XP?
XP, yeah.
And this is Chrome on...
Let's see if it updates. Why were we going on the web?
To test to see if the actual internet was working.
It looks like it is. Let's go to kilroysworld.com. The connection's not private. Actually, it should be. It should be. I think it resolves over to it. Proceed to kilroysworld.com. It should resolve over. Interesting.
Are you sure it's your world? Is it .com or .org or .net?
It's .com. No, that's my website.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah, and it might be the browser. kilroysworld.com without the apostrophe. So all the letters.
That's what I see, something like that. It says, welcome to the world. Scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Was it? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's it.
But it's not secure, is it?
I don't know.
No, yeah, mine says it's secure. So yeah, Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Carol's World.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it must be the browser.
Yeah, it probably is. Yep. It is the browser. Connection is secure. Yep. See, I thought it was. Okay, well, what do you think? Good place to stop?
Yes, it's an excellent place to stop. We now know that the computer works and it works on your site, and that's all we need to know.
Yeah, I just need to update the Chrome browser. I can definitely do that while I'm doing some file maintenance, deleting stuff. But oh yeah, what we're going to do is go see if we could find a program that'll just shred. I'll find that and I'll go ahead and do the work, and we'll all be good. So anyway, let's see what we got here. So I guess with that, guys, I want to end the stream. Okay. Let's see, we're there. We're there. It's funny because I really have to use the mouse in my left hand, and I'm at the end stream. I'm at the end stream button. So anyway, I want to give them a so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and log off. Live long and prosper, everyone. Look, even the kitty's doing the live long and prosper. See that there it is right there. It's doing it. It's doing it. Anyway, remember, no matter what you do, do it just for fun. Anyway, I'm gonna turn that off, and I guess I need to end it and go. Oh no, I need to end it from inside. It won't let me end it from out here. All right, I'll go inside and end it. Okay. We'll just go back down to this. What is this? Well, this must be inside, I guess. Oh. But anyway, I'll go ahead and end it from inside. See you guys later.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that is me. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. So I think I can end it from out here. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, sis. I'm gonna
It was fun.
try to get the girls back up and stuff. If you want to hang out over there, that's fine. If you want to try at some point, correct your laptop and install VTank, you could do that.
I should try. I should try. But last time I tried, I couldn't even get it to. Something was going on with the site or something, or I couldn't download. I don't know what happened.
Well, because I know for a fact that it's not the easiest thing to get set up, but anyway.
Okay.
All right, I can end it from here with that.
Go ahead and end it. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Have a wonderful day. Oh.
Bye.